family members, welcome back to my channel. I am Tomike Adeoye. Have you ever heard the saying that the greatest adventures happen after cocktails? I have my Quacktails and it's time for adventure.
Tomike.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine,
Well
welcome.
done, thank you. What were you up to?
I'm just making some drinks.
Oh, okay.
Cocktails as usual.
Interesting. So I'm here to listen to your story. I'm going to have to interrupt the cocktail making session.
That's no problem.
Are you ready to share your story with me?
I am.
I'm listening.
Alright, so where do you want to start from?
From the top.
From the top?
From the very top. Starting from the name. When I saw all of this when I walked in, I'm like, what is the idea behind this? It's cute, I like it,
Yeah.
but it's really different and I want to know the why. So include that in the story you're telling me.
Well, I guess we started, my brother and I run this business together, and Quack used to be his own nickname in secondary school because he's a bit of an odd guy. So it's just kind of stuck. So when we started making cocktails together, it was just the natural, oh, Quacktails. My brother is the Quack who makes cocktails. Well, we're both the Quacks now.
Oh wow, that's great. So it's Quacktails.
Yes.
The business has been running for how long now?
Just a year now.
Wow. So did you have to train to learn how to make cocktails or?
Not specially, but we did a lot before we opened. For like about a year, we used to make cocktails for our friends. So every weekend they would come over and they'd try new drinks, and we had like a gin club where we'd come together and try new kinds of gin.
Wow.
So we've had some time informally training.
Okay.
But we learned on the job.
I think that's a really interesting story. So when you decided to set up the business as a business, what were some of the steps that you took? And even setting up a business with your sibling, what are the pros and cons that comes with that?
Let's just say that I'm a lot closer to my brother now, that we actually have to see each other all the time and work things out together. But it's a bit different because, you know, sometimes you have to go into sister mode and sometimes you have to go, okay, no, get this done. So we just try to balance it as much as we can. But when we started, we just thought that, okay, first we just need to have an email address, and that's just really where we need to start from. Because even if we don't have pictures yet, we just know that, okay, this is our menu. If you want it, just email us. We'll send it to you. Send you our invoice. And yeah, then we started our social media platforms, and over the lockdown, it grew into what we are, where we are today. So
people began to drink more during the lockdown, would you say?
I don't want to say anything per se, but like, yes, there was definitely a bigger demand over the lockdown.
Okay, so how did you get your first clients? Was it referrals or?
Yeah, it was my brother-in-law's sister-in-law. Yeah, my brother-in-law's sister-in-law's daughter. Wow. Yeah, her first birthday, we did a party for her. That's actually where we met our bartender.
Wow.
Yes.
Welcome, sir. We've heard your full gist.
Say hi to Isaac.
Hi, Isaac. Thank you very much. Well done. You made my cocktail as well. My Quacktail as well. That's good. It's a family business, but I can see that a lot of structure has been put in place. I mean, starting from the top to the staff to ensure that things are moving swiftly. Tell me how you've been able to structure the business.
Well, both my brother and I have day jobs, so we're very used to the corporate world. So we took a lot of that into it. So we started using things like our Google Drive and Google Docs to share information back and forth with each other and to spread information between ourselves. We save all our important documents on the Google Drive so that we know that, if anyone needs access to it for something,
anybody can access
it. We can use all those kind of things. We just try to keep ourselves informed in a very formal way when we're not together, but when we're together, we hash things out.
What would you say has been your biggest challenge so far that you've had to overcome to keep this business running?
Well, being in the service industry, we're always going to have problems trying with customer relations. So that's our biggest thing. We always want customers to know that they're our biggest priority. We want to always give them the best service possible. So we always have to train our staff accordingly that like everybody needs to be on the same page about what it is that we're trying to do. Beyond that, we have sometimes problem with trying to buy things at an affordable price, so we can, so that the customer, it doesn't go back, the cost doesn't go back to the customer.
Very true. And I think that's a major challenge. Prices keep skyrocketing. Like today it's 5 naira, tomorrow it's 200 naira. Where do you start from? You have to just find that balance, and you source your products locally as well.
So that's been a big help in trying to keep costs as low as possible.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Before we round off, you're going to show me how to make something. I can't come here and leave here the same way I came. To just make it simple, because you know the mixing and mixing.
No, I think you're to do something.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so I'm ready for this.
Okay,
yes.
I think we're going to teach you to do the sapele ginger.
Sapele ginger.
Yeah.
I got you. Book me for your sapele ginger by Quacktails.
Yeah.
Ready.
So don't worry too much. This is not too complicated or anything like that.
What advice would you be giving to one young business owner who is about to set out and is watching this right now? What would you be saying to them?
I'd say do what you love. Something that you do from love will always take you far.
Yeah. Actually, that's all. I think that covers it all. Yeah. Do whatever it is that you love. It would always take you far, because they always say, oh, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. If the passion is not there, and it's very true, it sounds really cliche, but there are days when money will not enter. There are days when the losses
just have to be okay with that.
Exactly. It's only passion that will make you continue even when it's not moving smoothly. Well, thank you so much for having me. I had a great time.
I'm so glad you came.
Thank you. And thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed our series, Small Business Success Stories. I'm Tomike. I'll see you some other time.
Bye.
Grab you a cocktail.